It's Clearly Reviews, and here today we're going to be covering a list of growers that do not use salts. This list is only necessary due to the fact that there is so many liars out here in the game today that are telling you that they grow organically or do stuff properly, and they really don't. So what we're going to be doing today is a list that is going to be all growers that do not use salts and have said that they don't use salts, which in turn gives us the opportunity to see who's actually a honest person and who's a liar. If there is someone on this list that doesn't deserve to be on here, that you know actually uses salts and is saying that they don't, you have the opportunity of being an honorable person and actually telling the truth. Of course, this is just a list that is being formed in order for people to actually know what is going inside their bodies. Yes, what's going inside their bodies, because when you burn something, it actually is going inside your body. So if you are telling someone that it is this and it's not that, then you are basically going further than just scamming them. You are actually drugging them, and you are actually willingly poisoning them. So I definitely feel as if this list is very necessary. With that said, let's just get into the list already. So we're going to start off with OG Cookie Monster. This is a grower that's coming out of Florida, and this is someone that is having a lot of hype at the moment. This is someone who I've had the recommendation to try many times, and also this is someone who said to me that they only feed their plants water. That moves us on to Hialeah Farms. Hialeah Farms is someone who openly admits to what they feed their plants. It is all organic compost and just organic materials, which is very dope that they are someone who is public about what they feed and is very public about what they use in order for other people to steal their sauce in a way. Of course, if you are very confident in what you do, then it doesn't matter if people know your secret recipe. You can continue to strive and maybe even allow other people to strive as well. This leads us to Greasy Couture. Greasy Couture is someone who is a veganic grower, which technically isn't all the way organic, but this is someone who does not use salt, so they belong on this list. And now we have J Plant Speaker. J Plant Speaker is someone that actually grows in a lighthouse. This is someone who grows basically sun-grown, and this is someone who is very highly regarded as one of the best greenhouse growers due to the fact that they really have some high-level products coming out of their garden. That moves us to Tornado Terps. Tornado Terps is a very good grower that I have done some reviews on. You could definitely go check out those reviews. Another one that I have done some reviews on is Nature Always Wins. Nature Always Wins is a brand that is coming out of upstate New York, and they're doing some phenomenal work. I've had a bunch of strains from them that I've been more than pleased with. Another one coming out of New York that is definitely doing some pretty good work is KF Craft Organics. This is someone who I did ask about this, and they gave me a very interesting response, but I completely understand. If you have organic in your name, then people are definitely going to expect that you are fully organic and have never used salt. So that leads us to Lion Bolt. Lion Bolt is someone that I've had interesting experiences with, but they are someone who does not use salts, and this is someone who definitely is someone that I can imagine most people will enjoy. I had an interesting experience because I did get their flour from a shop in New York City, and it was smalls for a very high price, so it didn't get the best overall from me, but it was what it was. Which leads us to Snowtill. Snowtill is another grower that has some very beautiful product. It definitely is stuff that sometimes needs to be cured a little bit more, but it is beautiful product that is grown organically, so they deserve a spot on this list. Another organic grower that has a little bit of a different style that I've noticed is Teaming with Terps. Teaming with Terps is someone that is breeding some very interesting strains that are really doing some big motion on the Massachusetts market. This grower right here, Teaming with Terps, is someone that grows in living soil and definitely, as I mentioned, has a bit of a different product than most of the living soil stuff that I have tried, but it's definitely interesting. So we have all these ones covered. These two last ones that I'm going to list off are ones that I have not tried in person, and I have had recommendations for one of them, but both of these are two that I have verified with them that they do not use salts. Let's start off with Flavor Farms. I have been recommended to Flavor Farms in the past, and I just have not had the chance to try them. But they do confirm that they do not use salts. Another one, the final one, is the Low Till Hill Farms. This is a brand that is also someone that admits to not using salts, and is definitely someone who I've spoke with, and they seem to be doing some very high level work. So I am very much hoping to get a review done of their stuff in the very near future. But as you can see, this list is drastically small, and it might grow over time. Maybe in the next week or two, I will be adding to this list and making a whole new list. But basically what this whole list is to show is that there is a lot of people that are very much claiming that they are fully organic, claiming that they are this, claiming that they are that, and they aren't that. They are just lying and doing it as a sales point. So the only way to actually go about this in a strategic way where we can actually show the people who's telling the truth and who's not telling the truth is by putting their words on the billboards and allowing people to judge upon that. At the end of the day, once you guys have a list of what's actually cleanly grown, then you have a list of stuff to work with and see who's the best out of that. At the end of the day, when you're comparing all of these different things to Blue Zushi or anything from Tenko, and all of the stuff from Tenko is salt grown and grown in cocoa, grown in all of these non-organic ways, then you really aren't necessarily seeing what is the best plant. You're more or less seeing what is the best overall genetically modified version of the plant. So of course that can be good and that can be cool as well. You might want to see what is the best thing on the market, but you also might want to see what is the cleanest thing on the market. So I hope a list like this can help someone like you. And at the end of the day, I think this is very necessary just to help the people really see how small of a list it actually is of people who are actually able to prove the things they say. A lot of people say things, they just can't prove it.